Cancel.
Schweezy.
From CNBC, Fetterman campaign says it raised $500,000 in 24 hours after Dr. Oz's viral crudités video. This fucking story, I've been following the story, and I'm gonna read this article for you. We have to go over this right now. Pennsylvania Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman's Senate campaign said it reaped a $500,000 fundraising windfall in just 24 hours after a much-mocked video of his opponent, Dr. Mehmet Oz. Is that how you say it? Is it Mehmet? I'm just going to call him Mehmet Oz. Went viral. The spike in donations between Monday and Tuesday afternoon was well above the campaign's average rate. Fetterman's communications director, Joe Cavello, told CNBC on Wednesday the campaign raked in $11 million in the previous fundraising quarter. Cavello noted $500,000 in one day. It's a nice bump, he said. The surge in contributions came after a video suddenly recirculated online showing Oz walking in a grocery store complaining about the prices of ingredients needed to make a crudités platter, which is more commonly known as a vegetable platter. The 38-second video, which was posted to Oz's social media in April, opens with candidates declaring, "I thought I'd do some grocery shopping. I'm at Wegner's," Oz says, apparently combining the names of two separate grocery store chains, Wegmans and Redner's. I was like, Wegner's? I've never heard of it. I've heard of Wegmans and I've heard of Redner's, but I've never heard of Wegner's. Like, you go to a grocery, you don't even know what the fuck it's called. Okay. My wife wants some vegetables for a crudité. Right? Oz says as he makes his way through the store's produce section, picking up packages of vegetables, guacamole, and salsa, and reading their prices. Guys, that's $20 for a crudité. And that doesn't include the tequila. I mean, that's outrageous. And we got Joe Biden to thanks for this, Oz says. Fetterman's campaign seized on the video, holding it up as further evidence that the Trump-endorsed celebrity doctor was out of touch with average Pennsylvanians. Oz clearly has never been in a grocery store before. That's why this is resonating with supporters across Pennsylvania. Fetterman's campaign manager, Brendan McPhillips, said in a press release Tuesday night. The campaign said that more than $65,000 of the $500,000 haul was raised through sales of a sticker with the phrase, "Wegner's, let's them eat crudité," and was offered to donors. Fetterman's social media account this week have relentlessly mocked Oz for the use of the highbrow term crudité, a French word that produced crudité. If this looks like anything other than a veggie tray to you, then I am not your candidate, said Fetterman, holding up a plastic container of vegetables in a video he tweeted about Tuesday. Oz's campaign cast Fetterman as a far-left Democrat whose politics are too radical for Pennsylvania, a major battleground state. Last week, Oz challenged Fetterman to 5 Senate debates, a move that could put a spotlight on Fetterman's months-long absence from the campaign trail as he recovered from a stroke. Despite his time off the campaign trail, polls show Fetterman holds a significant lead over Oz with less than 3 months before the November general election. Republicans are hoping to regain majority control of the House and Senate in the midterms. Democrats hold the slimmest majority in the Senate, which is split 50-50 by party, giving Vice President Kamala Harris the tie-breaking vote. They are also competing in an election cycle that is historically tough for an incumbent president's party, but recent political models suggest that Democrats are now slightly favored to keep control of the upper chamber. That's a good sign, because, I mean, I don't like the Democrats either, but anything to keep the fucking Republicans out, fuck those guys. Fuck them. Like, I've been following John Fetterman, Wegner's. I think there's an account, if I'm right. I want to make sure I'm right here. He joined TikTok, and his go follow John Fetterman on TikTok because it is out of control. I'm looking it up right now. Oh yeah, he's only following one person. He's only following one person. It's Wegner's grocery store, and like, it's just, I think the Wegner's grocery store was a joke made about Dr. Oz. Like, this shit is hilarious. I can't tell you how fucking funny this shit is. I think he, because I guess Fetterman's more like probably a very far left of a person, American far left. Let's just keep that in mind. For other countries, that's a normal left. Not, Democrats in America, they're more centrist, and then far left, American far left is just the left. Dr. Oz, I guess, like, because he's been joking about him. So, like, one thing, and I haven't written any notes here, I'm just going off my memory right now. So Dr. Oz, he basically what he did, he wants to be on the Senate. And so I guess he was like, which would be the best state to move to for me to be able to run for Senate, so I can just buy a house there and do that, even though he lives in New Jersey. He has a lot of properties. He has a lot of houses, like all Pennsylvanians do. He owns a lot of houses, like every Pennsylvanian. But he mainly lives in New Jersey. And so John Fetterman, he got a cameo from Snooki, who was famously on the Jersey Shore. Be like, why are you leaving New Jersey? And shit like that. He got that. Dr. Oz tried to fire back at him of pictures like Bernie's best friend. And he posted that meme. It's like, graphic design is my passion. Oh, shit. That shit was so fucking funny. And he just keeps, if you just, like I said, following him, he's making fun of Dr. Oz, which, and its problem is, I actually agree with a lot of John Fetterman's, like, politics, and that's kind of a problem here. But like, the right has had Trump, like, and he's making fun of people like John Fetterman. But at least I feel like John Fetterman has good things. Like Trump's like, you know what? It kind of sucks we can't be racist in America anymore. Everyone's like, yeah, I agree with him. John Fetterman's like, who you really want to represent you? Do you want some shitty Hollywood doctor from New Jersey who doesn't even really live in Pennsylvania, he just owns property here, to represent you? Or do you want me, a normal fucking guy who's lived in Pennsylvania his entire life? That's why I'm John Fetterman. Like, even if you took politics out of this, you could switch it. Just say like, some California Democrat moved to Pennsylvania and is like, I want to represent you. And then just a normal fucking Republican was like, I've lived here my entire life. I know what people in Pennsylvania want. I'd probably think about the Republican candidate, assuming their policies aren't fucking crazy. And it was crudités. What the fuck says that? That's a fucking Josh Casey, author of Tracking Desire, Journey After Swallowtail Kites. That's like fucking words he texts me. I'm like, you said you sent me crudités when you could have just said veggie tray. Was it that much harder to say veggie tray? Like, I don't think you actually use this word in your regular life. You're just trying to use it right now to sound smart. And it makes me just make fun of you. So, yeah. Anyways, though, if you're in Pennsylvania, go make sure you vote for John Fetterman. I want them to do a debate. I think he does. I know he's recovering from a stroke. He does look like a guy who's probably had a stroke before, like who's had a stroke. I mean, to be honest with John Fetterman, that's a true statement. But anyways, I would vote for John Fetterman if I lived in Pennsylvania. Just FYI. Hey there, you just checked out a highlight from Cancel Schweezy. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you learned something and that you are now a smarter individual. Just so you know, we have full episodes and other many highlights available now. Click here for the next best thing that you can go check out as well. And make sure you press that subscribe button and press that notification bell. That way you get updated anytime we make a new post or anytime that we make a new highlight or full episode. So thank you, honk if you love butt drugs, and stay awesome.